Deflation for the Italians, huge disappointment. They'll feel there was a victory there for them, an historic victory. They haven't managed to make it 2 wins in a row. France make it 14 test victories on the spin, but they know that they have been given an awful fright at the Stadio Olimpico, forced to work incredibly hard for a win. Further signs that Italy are progressing, but France, they know how to get the job done under this coaching ticket, and they've done it again today. A fantastic game in Rome. It is finished Italy 24, France 29.
Dave, Andrew, thank you very much. DuPont, player of the match. France, you suspect, will be deeply unhappy with that performance. For Italy, more signs of progress.
Yeah, you asked me beforehand, Joe, what would be a good outcome, and I suppose that apart from a victory, that's probably it. You know, great character when they were down a few points in the first half after a few silly mistakes, and you can really see a progression with ball in hand, sort of variations in the line out, and I don't think we'll ever see a penalty count in favour of Italy. Certainly I haven't in the last few years, which is all pointing towards progression, which is good for the tournament, which is hopefully making other teams, when they travel to Rome, know that they have to bring their A game to put in a good performance to get a victory against Italy.
Suddenly you think as well, the self-inflicted pain of the first half has come back to haunt them.
That's the thing. I mean, those couple of the scores in the first half, in that first quarter of France, if you eliminate those, and I can guarantee you Kieran Crowley will be barking that message to Italy, if they can cut those out, you could potentially looking at another victory here for Italy in the Six Nations.
Matt, we said at half-time the French were in third gear. Did they drop down to second somewhere in that?
Oh, they were very poor, weren't they? They were cross-field in their attack. They were ill-disciplined, lacking intensity. They picked up a little bit at the breakdown there, probably from about the 65-minute mark, 60-minute mark. Geelong's there gave a couple of big turnovers. I'm not sure whether that's a good thing or bad thing for Ireland. I think a performance like that allows the coaches to get their grumpy hats on all week and be at them and to say, look, if you turn up in Dublin like that, you'll get your backside smacked, and they will. But they certainly is a long, long, long way below the standards France have set in the last year. That was a poor performance. It shouldn't take anything away from the Italians for 60 minutes.
Yes.
The Italians were very good, but France were a long way from their best.
Yes, not mutually exclusive points for sure. Because it did look, Rob, like when Intermac came off and France were down by 5 points, there was a degree of, not panic, but right, let's get a move on here. Jalabert ultimately came on and scored the try.
Yeah, there definitely was. And as the second half went on further, we started thinking a little bit more, could Italy do this? Tommaso Allen missed a really important penalty there on the 74th minute by a couple of inches. If he gets that, and then the penalty again on the 79th minute, you don't have to go for the corner, you can just take the 3 instead and you win. France were definitely poor. It's not what we have expected from them. It looked like a team who, like we said, were in second gear. We praised them a huge amount before the game for being really mentally tough and mentally resilient. That wasn't a very mentally resilient team today, I don't think.